What's up, guys? It's your boy Killmonger, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a breakdown of the cam build I use on FIFA 18 Pro Clubs. This would probably be the build that I would be using in 11v11 or league matches. If you guys want to see a video on the build I would use for just casual pickup games, I can make another video on that. But majority of the time, this is the build I'm running. So as you can see, I have the height at 5'10". For being a cam, if you're playing centrally, I think 5'10 is the best height because you want to be in and out, quick 1-2s. You're not really running up and down the wing, you're staying more central. If you are on the wing, like a 4-2-3-1 or whatever variation you're in, you can go up to 6 foot. That's what I like to do just for headers, but you could also stay at 5'10 there if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter, it's whatever you prefer. Now I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of the traits that I put on my cam build. When we're on physical, the only thing I put on here is I use 2 of the staminas, and then I just use that to unlock second win. Main reason why I do that is when you have your stamina over 80 and the 70th minute hits, you'll still have 3/4 of your full bar, and it'll show in gameplay how you just burst past people once it's past the 70th minute unless they don't have their stamina high as well, because a lot of people like to just hold the RT button the whole game and they don't even realize that by the time they're halfway through the game, oh, all my stamina's gone because I'm just sprinting all over the field the whole time. So that's why I put 2 ticks on stamina and then unlock the second win. Strength, I don't put anything on that because my guy's already 5'10", so even if I put 4 strength points on here, I'm only going up to 62, 63. So I don't, to me in this game, unless your stats are in the 75s or unless it's in the 80s, I don't see why you would want to waste a skill point on any of these because you're not going to see much of a difference between 62 and 59, so I just leave that how it is. Defending, I don't touch anything on that because once again all the stats are so low, it's not really gonna make much of a change at all. Dribbling, now here a lot of people can do things differently. I always want to have all the dribbling skill point slots filled up, all the ball control slots filled up, and all the agility slots filled up, because personally, like, I feel like those are just automatic things you have to have. It's gonna boost, those are key stats if you're playing cam, and you might as well push it up to the max if you're in that position. Skill points, personally, I feel like the minimum you need to have is 4. I don't think you have to have 5 because skill points aren't necessarily a game breaker in this game, as you could say. Like, yeah, if you have 5-star skills, you can pull off some pretty like crazy clips and crazy plays, but at the end of the day, like, if you're playing against a good defender, there's not much a skill move's gonna do. I like having 4-star skills for when you're in the one-on-one and you might have that breakaway opportunity, and where a skill move is viable, then you have an option to do it. But it's not worth all the skill points to have 5-star skills for maybe 2-3 opportunities in the game when it's going to actually matter, when you can use those skill points for passing and shooting, which we still have to get to. So this is pretty much standard what I would always keep on my cam and any of my midfielder builds that I'm using on this game. Now passing is pretty self-explanatory. You're the number 10 in the team. You're going to be passing the ball. You need to have almost this whole board filled up. Only reason why I don't have giant throw-in tick is because I'm playing centrally the majority of the time as cam, so I'm not really going to be getting the opportunity to even throw the ball in unless it's off of some type of corner or defensive mishap or whatever happens. So me having that on is just kind of a waste, as I'm probably not going to throw the ball at all during the game. And set play specialist, I don't know why it's in the game. I've asked friends I've played with if it makes a difference. They've said no. I've never seen a difference with it. I still think if you have your crossing stats, passing stats, whatever, and you know how to handle a free kick, whether it's from playing Ultimate Team or online seasons or whatever, it's going to translate over into this. It's not like you put this on and all of a sudden like, oh, I now have the cheat code and I'm putting free kicks over 90. Like, you still need to know what you're doing, and this is kind of just there. I don't really understand what it does, but if you have the skill points and you want to put it on, whether it's for mental or whether you think it makes a difference, go ahead and do it. But me personally, I don't really see a point in it. Now, shooting. The main thing I look at with shooting is the weak foot. In this game, 5-star weak foot is the key, I would say, before anything in pro clubs, no matter what your position. Because the amount of situations you'll get in where you might be right foot dominant, but it happens to be on your left or vice versa, is ridiculous in this game. So having 5-star weak foot is a must, which means you have to have this one ticked off, obviously, and you have to have all your long shots ticked off to get that one, and you have to have all your volleys unlocked to get that one. So that's going to take up a lot of your skill points. So what you do with the rest is really your preference. I'm 5'10", so I don't put anything on heading because I don't see the point in having a power header when I'm 5'10". I'm not going to be in the situation where I'm accepting crosses. I'm either going to be doing the crossing or I'm going to be staying outside the box covering for people going in for their crosses. So I'm essentially looking at finishing and shot power. I put all my skill points on those two things because that puts both those stats either at 90 or over 90, and those are just givens that you'll have. Like, you put these on, you get in the box, you're gonna score 90 to 95% of the time, as long as you know like how to double tab, near post finesse, standard shots. Like, you'll do more than fine. Finesse shot is another thing where you can still finesse with your regular build. It's not like you need this button to even unlock the finesse shot, but they say that this increases your side foot effectiveness in front of goal. Once again, it's not going to change anything. If you're 1-1 with the goalie and you know how to shoot the finesse shot, you're going to score it the majority of the time still, whether you have this on or not. I double tap finesse probably 95% of my shots in this game inside the box because they're so accurate, and I haven't had finesse shot on all year. So for 4 skill points to unlock something that they're telling you is going to increase your effectiveness, they don't tell you how it's going to increase your effectiveness. If your points go up 10%, if your finishing is just going to shoot right up, like, they don't explain anything like that. They just tell you it's going to increase your side foot effectiveness. So once again, if you have the skill points and you think it's going to be worth it to you and mentally it makes you feel good, then yes, go ahead, put it on, obviously, and I'm sure you'll have success. But to me, I think you'd have just the same amount of the excess without it, and you could use those skill points somewhere else. Pace, standard on every build. Everyone's holding turbo in pro clubs. Everyone's chasing you around. When you get to a certain level and everyone's a 90, it's pretty much going to be standard. The acceleration and the sprint speed are going to be all the way up max, as high as you can get it. So you might as well have it too, or else you're at a disadvantage before the ball is even kicked. And goalkeeping, we don't have anything on, obviously, because we are not a goalkeeper. So this was my cam build breakdown for FIFA 18 Pro Clubs. If you guys liked the breakdown, you can just leave a like, comment on it, tell me changes you'd like to see or other videos you'd like me to make. I have breakdowns for all other positions going to be coming out soon. So until next time, guys.